Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to get unstuck. I don't care if it's financially, relationally, in your head. That's what I'm going to cover today. Before we get started, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it in the description box below and also directly on my website, heatherhakes.com. All right, if you are tuning in today, that tells me that you are feeling stuck in your life. Maybe you feel stuck mentally, right? That negative mindset, that negative, I call it mental chaos, monkey mind. Maybe you feel stuck financially or relationally in your business, at work. It doesn't matter what area of life, you just feel stuck. And here's what I want to help you with. I've been in your shoes. And I know what it feels like to go through life's motions. I used to complain all the time that I felt like a hamster on a wheel. Like I was dreading Monday, cheering on Friday, week in and week out, and nothing changed for me. But I'm going to help you bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to be. Because I know you don't want to be stuck. You've simply fallen into a habit of being stuck. Maybe you feel bored with life. Maybe that monotony. And I've been there too. I've been feeling it recently. So guess what? Let me ask you, what is the definition of insanity? It's doing the same thing over and over, expecting new results. So what does that mean? You got to change it up. And here's what I want to remind you of. Something I speak about all the time as a simple 4-step process that is literally creating your reality in every major life bucket, right? Your health, your wealth, relationships, and more. It's called the thought cycle. And here's what I want you to know. Your thoughts are creating your emotions and feelings, that internal self. All of that leads to the actions or inactions you take in life and ultimately are creating every result in your life. So using this simple 4-step process, the thought cycle, you can reverse engineer any area of your life. You've got to become aware. So that is step number 1 and exactly what I teach my coaching clients through. You've got to become aware of your habits. You have to become aware of your emotional state. Where do you find yourself? If you're constantly fearful, worried, anxious, bored, angry, resentful, those are all low vibes. And like attracts like, right? What you're putting out, you will get back. However, when you can shift this, and ultimately it comes down to an identity shift. So the current you who is feeling stuck in life is simply in these negative feedback loops, right? You're thinking is creating your emotions and feelings in this constant perpetual state of feeling stuck. So that's where it starts. You have to become aware of your thoughts. And then the second thing is you have to get clear on what is it that you do want in life. If you're currently bored and going through life's motions, then it sounds like maybe you want variety. Maybe you want flexibility. Maybe you're seeking time and financial freedom. That's for you to figure out. You have to ask yourself questions. Okay, I'm not happy with where I'm at. Here's what I want you to know though. Wherever you go, there you are. That's why it's so important to realize you are the common denominator in every area of your life. So it's not about getting a new relationship, getting a new job, because then guess what? Now you're in that new relationship. It's a different face. It's the same situation because you went with you. I recently had this conversation with somebody, for a coaching client. And she's like, the past 6 months, I'm on my 3rd employment and I keep getting bullied at work. And I asked her, I was like, what's the common denominator in all of these positions? It's you. So she had an identity of a victim mentality, that life was happening to her, that people were bullying her and mean to her, right? Here's what I want you to know. You're not a victim of circumstance and a victim of reality. You are creating your reality. So this is the good news, right? If you currently find yourself in a space you're not happy with and you're listening to this, so it means you feel stuck, you created that. That's okay. Here's the good news. You can create change. And that's what I want you to know. Change is simple. It's not necessarily easy, but it is simple. So when you become aware of your thoughts, your emotions, and your action, you consciously choose to create change. This is all about forming, if you want to know neuroscience, new neural networks. It's new thinking habits. It's creating new behaviors and choices in your life. And guess what? By doing that, by thinking new thoughts, it will lead to new emotions and feelings, right? Let's go back to that emotional guidance scale. You will move from boredom, contentment, getting through life into joy, gratitude, appreciation, love, feeling free. And again, what you put out, you get back. So when you change your thinking, you raise your emotions and feelings that will lead to taking new actions. As an example, 80% of adults admit to procrastinating. Procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. So you're keeping yourself stuck, right? In order to get unstuck from procrastinating, you have to stop procrastinating. That is a choice, and it's creating new behaviors. So I want you to know, no matter where you're at in life, I don't care if you're in shit tons of debt, overweight, in an unhealthy relationship, all of that can change when you change. It truly is an inside job. You know, the saying, as within, so without. If you want help with this and guidance because you don't know what you don't know, that is exactly why I offer one-on-one coaching. I do provide a free discovery call so you can learn more about this and we can see if it's a good fit. You can schedule that on my website, heatherhakes.com. But ultimately, I just want you to know it is time to take your power back. It is time to change your thinking and feeling. And this really is, think about it. I call it version 2.0. It's upgrading you. Reinvent yourself. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to, right? You're stuck going through life's motions. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. How do you change that? Reinvent yourself. Who do you want to be? What do you want to have and experience in your lifetime? And then guess what? It's all about who you become in the journey, in the process. And I want to remind you that this human experience is supposed to be fun. Like, we get to be here. You have five senses to experience, to see nature, to taste food, to touch things and material. That's why you are here. So if you're stuck and going through life's motions on this hamster wheel, been there, done that, that shit sucks. It is time for you to, number one, have so much self-love and compassion. And then number two, it's time to do the work. And this is about creating a new lifestyle, a new way of thinking and being. And I promise you, when you show up and you do this work day in and day out, change is inevitable. Your money will increase. Your happiness will be through the roof. Your relationships will change. Everything in your life will change because you have changed. So if you are ready to get unstuck in life, it starts with you. Start becoming aware of your thoughts and feelings, and then you've got to make conscious daily decisions and choices to change your behavior. Thanks for tuning into today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop, and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.